Hey guys, how are you? I hope you guys are doing great and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Okay, I'm going to get you a collective reading today. I did want to share something. Let me get some cards ready actually as I'm talking. I just got back from San Antonio where I've been. They're having a fiesta there, which is a kind of a big festival that they do. Anyway, my girlfriend called me last week and was like, I just told my husband, let me call this heifer because I guess I'm going to have to ask her to do my financial stuff just so that I can talk to her. She reminded me that I'm working a little bit too much, which I tend to do sometimes. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the next flight. I had to go to Atlanta anyway, so I just went ahead and booked a flight out of Atlanta to Texas for a few days, which was great. Got some skydiving in, but listen, I wanted to tell you that I was coming back and I actually got back last night, but I don't know what happened, to be honest with you. There's been so many, I feel like so many shifts are like happening. I know for me personally, hopefully for you, because last week when I read, I remember when I got into the energy, it feeling pretty heavy. I don't feel any of that anymore, by the way. Hopefully you guys have been able to get beyond that as well. Definitely praying that that is the case. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm gonna be able to show more of this. Anyhow, but when I was there, of course, I moved to here from Texas anyway, but I just was having major nostalgia, which is crazy. And so even the things I was doing, because of course I've skydived there before in San Marcos and stuff like that, and I was just having so much nostalgia, and it was crazy because I can't even tell you what I can't even really explain what I'm trying to say here because I just kept feeling like I was undergoing like shifts. It was crazy. And I was thinking about the attachment that we have to these memories and stuff. And what was crazy was as soon as I got on the plane to come back, now, mind you, I had on my earphones, which I do sometimes without music just because I want to tone out the noises and things on the plane. And all of a sudden, really, really loud, I started hearing the Eagles song called Wasted Time. And at first I thought, why am I listening to this? Wasted time. Because I'm not really a person that thinks that things are ever wasted time. But as they kept going on, I was getting caught up in the part that was like part of it says, but it wasn't really wasted time. And it was talking about sometimes to keep it together, you have to leave it alone. I don't know why I need to share that with you. I think that that's really, really important, especially for some of you guys that actually walk away from things or feel like you're doing the right thing. I think that's kind of confirmation in terms of that. It's like, you do. You have to leave things alone sometimes, let them grow, especially with people. Let them grow, let them find their way. You can try and be a love and support if they will allow you. If you're dealing with someone generally that pushes you away or makes things very complicated or chooses a different way, you have to let them kind of find their way around. And I think that is really what unconditional love is. And I can't explain. I don't know why. I just felt it was like something shifted in me. I didn't even realize that something needed to shift there. And by the time I was just deplaning actually in Atlanta, I remember feeling like, okay, something changed. Something happened. And I've really been in that energy almost all day today. So I think my point is, I don't think we always remember how deeply, or we don't always know how deeply things impact us in life. And it can be anything, any kind of betrayal, any kind of saying goodbye, anything like that. Sometimes it's very surface, perhaps, but a lot of times it can be at a very cellular level, right? The trauma, the things that kind of go on in a particular situation. And I do think that we need to look for, those signs, those synchronicities, those songs, whatever those are a sign, right? That come into our head, whatever it is that's trying to push through and help us to shift out of that energy and to really release that, because it can happen at such a deep cellular level many times, right? So we don't even realize that. We don't realize that we need to forgive. We don't realize that even though we're trying to on a conscious level, we don't realize how deep it goes. So always allow yourself to go deeper. And another message I got was that, and don't be so hard on yourself, because sometimes when things come back up, I think that we can be very hard on ourselves. Like, what are you talking? I've already dealt with that. I've already been through that. And the truth is, healing is not linear, right? It doesn't understand time, space, anything like that. Sometimes we're digging into a wound and we get part of it, and but there's more to it. It can actually go deeper, and who knows? Maybe Source gives us as much as we can handle at that particular time, right? So anyway, I've rambled for like 5 minutes. I apologize. I did want to share that because I feel like something changed, and I'm not sure why. I do think that I know why, because I've been getting all of this insight coming in. But I was questioning myself, like, well, I don't understand that. I've been like, but no. I mean, sometimes we have to fully just release, or give ourselves permission to release, even if it's little at a time, and really forgive a situation, which is not always easy to do, but it does for you. It does for you, and that's what I'm kind of experiencing. Okay, so let's see. Wow, look at that first card out, Three of Swords in reverse. Are you serious right now? That is incredible. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, I don't know where this is going. So again, freeing yourself. Okay, forgiveness. All right, healing in a sense. All right, something has actually healed here. And it could have been attributed to a broken heart, whether you knew it or not. Okay, why can't I get beyond this? Why does this keep coming up? Why am I in nostalgia? Anything like that. This is showing me actually through the reading that some kind of healing is actually happening, and somebody is actually on the other end of that in some way. This could have been someone that kept finding themselves at a crossroads. What do I do? Should I stay? Should I go? Now I feel like this is someone who is emphatically trying to move forward, okay? In a healthier place as well. Yeah, absolutely. In a much healthier place. So here's the thing. I feel like this is so funny, because I started off talking about work as well. I feel like I'm dealing with someone here. This could definitely be a King of Swords energy, or someone in heavy masculine energy, I'll say, or in masculine energy. It doesn't have to be heavy, but it is a king energy. I feel like somebody here has been trying to heal from something. Perhaps this is who I'm speaking of, okay? This is a person that is trying to stay out of their emotions a bit, definitely more head over heart at this time. They're trying to stay focused on whatever it is that they're doing. It seems to be coming or healing. Perhaps I'm talking to somebody specifically that is coming through some kind of healing phase here. Somebody who's coming out of some heartbreak, in a sense, knowing what they need to do. I'm no longer at a crossroads, right? I feel like I know what needs to happen yet. Now, this is a person that seems, why do I get this sense they're very heavily focused too on their career? So this is definitely about my career. So I have some career goals. I've honestly, it's not just focused. I feel like maybe I'm a bit consumed with this, my stability, my career. So somebody here may actually be looking at some kind of advancement within their own career. They could also be looking at maybe trying something different as well. I feel like I'm a bit consumed with that for some reason. So the energy just got real kind of potent when I went into that card there. This is a person that wants to be happy, but something here is being highlighted here. This person could already be in some position of power or authority in some way as well. There's definitely someone I feel like that's extremely analytical and that is looking at all the details of something. Maybe they've been stuck in something for a while. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, due to whatever this heartbreak situation was that they're finally healing from. I feel like somebody is forgiving. This is so crazy, which is allowing some kind of healing to happen. Okay. What else, Spirit? Show me this Three of Swords in reverse, please. Clarify. Yeah, look. This is somebody that is healing, somebody that felt very betrayed, somebody that felt hurt, someone who actually felt stuck or like they couldn't move forward, perhaps in a love situation. This is someone who could have been throwing themselves into some kind of work as well. I feel like that is actually still happening here. And you know, before, maybe it was difficult for someone here to get that motivation or to even allow themselves go into another situation just due to something here that happened in the past. Two of Swords, please, reverse. Yeah, this could be an Emperor. So I feel like I'm definitely talking to someone who is heavy in their masculine energy. That's what I'm getting here. This is definitely somebody who could be a father figure. This is somebody who could be in charge in some way. Okay, again, in a position of authority. Someone who does not show their emotions is what I'm getting here. This is certainly someone who's not showing a lot. They're not putting their cards on the table here. Nine of Cups. But they have something here that they appear to be interested in. Could definitely be at a distance. Look at this. I feel like they might be unsure about this or unsure about what to do with a particular situation. So they could have someone here that they're very fond of. They could actually consider this someone that is kind of a wish fulfillment here. It's interesting. I don't know why I just looked at this dog and thought someone who could have been put either on the back burner in some way. I think it's, listen, I keep talking about someone here being consumed with their own finances, and maybe finances has been an issue, or maybe career has been an issue or something like that. I do think someone is very ambitious and determined. Okay, and it's like I need to prove myself in some way. This doesn't have to be to another person. It could just be to them. I'm incredibly ambitious, so I get this. Okay, I feel like someone is just trying to do it for themselves. I almost feel like this person, I don't know why I want to go to the past. This might be a past relationship. Maybe this person felt like they didn't really understand that. I'm suddenly feeling like I'm in a flurry of emotions in some way, like I've either walked away from something or I'm trying to make a decision if I should be walking away from something here. I also feel like I'm battling a little bit having a good balance of my work time versus my free time. I don't feel like I have a lot of free time for some reason, not in these cards here. I think this person, let me keep going here. I feel like this person here they could have their thoughts or they're thinking about someone heavily that could be at a distance. But again, I feel like there's no real action here. And honestly, I'm seeing that with the Emperor card as well. Spirit, what else? Ten of Swords in reverse. It's definitely something that ended in the past here. It could have been a marriage, okay? Could have been a marriage. It could have been some kind of commitment here that ended here in the past. Also could be something, it could have been a non-traditional relationship. Hang on one second, I saw something flip. Oh, Ace of Cups, okay. Could have been something non-traditional too in terms of a relationship or a commitment that just ended. See, that's what I'm saying. Somebody here is, there's two aces here. Ace of Coins, Ace of Cups here. I feel like somebody here is, I feel like they're wondering, wow. Okay, yeah. Somebody here is really thinking long and hard about something that I feel that they want to commit with, but they feel like they're going to be met with a guarded situation. I got to be honest with you. I think they're guarded as well. There's definitely a rift here somewhere. Okay, if someone feels like they're going to be met with either some kind of hostility or some kind of guard. And to be honest, I don't know if they feel completely ready anyway to do this, because again, I feel like I'm a bit consumed here with, it's not just about materials. I think that it has to do with just, this is my time to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really need to do something with myself, so to speak, or I need to continue to build myself. It's just ambition. But I want to have something else over here. I just don't think that I can actually commit to that. I think they could have been living, honestly, a pretty, this person could be getting themselves out of something here, is what I'm feeling, but I think they could have been living kind of a non traditional life as well. What's interesting here is all of this here, all of this betrayal, this heartbreak, and all of this is adding to this person's decision at this time. Why do I feel like somebody's growing up? This sounds so silly to say. They could be any age, but I almost feel like somebody here is growing up, like they're starting to really evaluate their life, what they want. I feel like in life, this could be you that I'm talking to. This could be a person that just works a lot and then goes home with hangman position here. I definitely can see that they have something. They have these feelings, they have these emotions. They know that they want to invest in something, but I think they're afraid to do it, is what I'm getting here, because they feel like they're going to be met with a lot of resistance here. This is a person that doesn't seem to know how to get something here out of this hangman status, although that is what they want. Okay, right now I feel like there's kind of apathy here. I don't know if it can come that way. Maybe it's been a long time down too, where they feel like something can't come to be. Now, mind you, these are aces. This doesn't have to be about a past situation whatsoever. This could definitely be about someone who desperately wants love. Again, I talked about balance, didn't I? So, yeah, we talked about balance. This could be a person that felt very betrayed and heartbroken by a marriage ending, okay? And they've been trying to not focus on anything else. And now they're thinking about having a new start here when it comes to love. I think they're so afraid of something in the past getting in the way, or meeting people. Maybe they are meeting people that come across too guarded. They could definitely have affection for somebody here that they've met online that's actually at a distance, or that they just know that is at a distance in some way. All right, Spirit, what else? So somebody's just in some kind of transition is what I'm feeling. Wow, look at that. Somebody is definitely in some kind of transition is what I'm feeling here. Could be a King of Coins energy. Wow, okay. Six of Coins. Two of Cups. Hermit again. So I could definitely be talking about a King of Coins energy here. Or a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, if that applies. Okay, but what I'm getting here is they might also be concerned here about, okay, there's some kind of problem here, and it may be from something here in the past. They're so afraid of something here repeating. Perhaps it doesn't have to be a past situation. Again, I'm going to reiterate that because I feel very strongly. It's almost like someone doesn't want to go into something new because they're afraid that what has happened in the past here could actually repeat. That's what I'm getting. So this could be, if it's the same sex, it could very well be a same-sex relationship with the cards that are coming out here, but it could also be two people that are predominantly in some kind of masculine energy here as well. There's something here about somebody's stability, which I keep talking about up here as well, that they feel like could actually, like this is something that is competing with that. Can I actually make time with that? And if not, is it going to turn into chaos and possibly, distrust, heartbreak, a divorce, whatever, a breakup again? Look, we have it again. If I invest, is it going to turn into something ugly again? Will it last? This person is really trying to figure out if that is the case. Okay, I need to get some answers. They could definitely be going within. They could definitely be searching quite a bit. I feel like they could be looking at themselves too, just with this particular card, looking in the mirror at myself. What am I able to do here? I kind of like this, to be honest with you. There's a couple of things I'm seeing though. Somebody could also feel like they're aging. I just noticed that, okay? Somebody could actually feel like they're actually aging. So obviously everybody is aging. I'm not really sure what that's about. It's almost like life is passing me by is what I'm getting. Life is passing me by. It's happening so quickly. Here I am aging and I'm just working myself to death and I'm not allowing myself to be emotionally fulfilled in some way. So basically I'm climbing the ladder, but I'm not allowing myself to really experience the happiness, the joy, all the other things that I crave. Okay. Okay, so if this is you, there's definitely a need here for a work-life balance, is what I'm getting. There's also a need here to really let go of fear, is what I'm getting. Hang on one second. God, my phone is going crazy. So somebody might be reaching out to another person or maybe trying to start some kind of conversation. Let me change decks here for a minute because I'm trying to figure out exactly what is going on here. Somebody is afraid of a repeat of the past. I definitely get that. And I feel like it's almost where I think that there's so much fear in this reading is what I'm getting. Like there's a lot of fear. Somebody's really trying to examine. This is certainly a person that seems to stay in their head quite a bit. I really need to examine this very closely because although maybe I want this or I feel like I deserve this in some way, I want to have this. I also know me. Am I going to be able to commit the proper amount of time to this? And will the person be happy? Because I don't want a repeat basically of what happened in the past. Wow. Okay. Wow. Look at this of what happened in the past. And look at that. There could have been cheating. There could have been a lot of jealousy. There could have been accusations, you know, especially if somebody was working a lot. Maybe they felt like they were being accused of things perhaps that they weren't doing. Scorpio energy here. Wow. These cards are flipped. Look at this. Flipping like crazy. Somebody here is definitely in a position of authority. That's another card about authority, okay? They could work for, yeah, I feel like it does have to do with something with authority here. So they don't want to lose their footing, I think, for whatever games they've been, or games, I said games, wow, okay. So let's take that into consideration. But I was going to say whatever gains they've been able to make in their particular, in their life, you know, maybe around work as well. Capricorn energy. So somebody felt deceived at one time. They felt deceived. They felt betrayed at one time. So that makes me think that there was some kind of cheating or jealousy or even envy, okay, around their situation is what I'm feeling. But look, I think they're worrying about nothing here. I think they're worrying about nothing. There's a, so we have Scorpio, Capricorn, and fire signs here. So Sag, Leo, hello, Sag, Leo, Aries. I'm so sorry. Yeah, somebody's having a bit of an awakening here about their life. So this is definitely about something being very stagnant here. Maybe they're feeling some kind of inner calling as well. Look, this is what I'm getting. So you may not move on it. If this is you, you may not move on it. And I'm saying that because I see boss energy here at the end. Okay, you could feel very protective over a specific situation, but I think more so over you. Somebody here seems to be very protective over their path is what I'm getting. Okay. They're liking climbing the ladder. It looks to me they like their position, leadership. They like what they've been able to achieve. I feel like somebody here is not, why am I saying this? I feel like somebody didn't come from a lot. This is Taurus energy. And so it's almost, I hate to say it's an ego thing, but there is a little bit of that involved as well. I need to be able to prove myself. I want to have more. There's nothing wrong with that, I don't feel. But it may be coming at a pretty heavy price. Because someone here has not figured out how to find some kind of balance too. It's one of those things, and God knows I work with people like this, but where it's always like, you know, that can wait till tomorrow. If I work hard enough today, then in 20 years it'll be like this. But you know, you may not have 5 years, much less 20. It could definitely be something along those lines. I'm pretty tired today, sorry guys. We've been going hard the last few days, so let's see. And then I had to work when I got back in. All right, Spirit, let's get some advice for this particular person, please. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. That's beautiful. And maybe that's part of what they do too. You know, maybe this emperor could feel responsible for other people, okay, and whatever it is that they're doing. Maybe they feel like people look up to them or look to them for some kind of guidance or support in some way, or direction is what I'm getting. They like that. I feel like they like that position. They like to be in that leadership position. We actually see it twice here. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. Oh, wow. You need to know your worth. So this might have been happening quite a bit here through the eyes of, you know, this Three of Swords energy, this heartbreak energy, this deception energy. People that made them, could have made someone feel less than. I just talked about, for some reason, someone coming from maybe not a lot, okay, and really feeling like they have to strive hard to prove themselves. So this could have been exacerbated, to be honest with you, just with the deception here, the heartbreak, someone leaving the situation, breaking an actual commitment. It says, you need to know your worth even when others don't. That's right. You're not what people think of you. Absolutely not. So make sure, whoever I'm speaking to here, that you're valuing yourself. And if you want to do things and even remain single for a while, do it for your reasons. You have zero to prove to other people, nothing at all. I would say this to you from an experienced person: make sure that you are allowing yourself time to play, okay? To get out and do things to balance yourself as well, because without you, none of that happens anyway. Just remember that the more balanced you are, the better you're going to be able to navigate through life and also help other people, which it looks like you're doing here. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Let me know. I'll see you soon. Bye.